Two things. One, I'm gonna headline WrestleMania one.
WWE's world was rocked when Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed launched a brutal, unprovoked attack on the Bloodline, shaking the very foundation of the company's top-tier hierarchy. The immediate fallout was swift. Triple H stepped in, suspending both men to send a clear message about discipline and respect. But just when it seemed the story had reached its peak, Adam Pearce, WWE's no-nonsense authority figure, dropped the hammer with even harsher consequences. Pearce's new rulings go beyond typical suspensions, hitting Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed with record fines, championship bans, and an unexpected twist that hands the Bloodline's enforcers unprecedented power. This extra punishment not only reshapes the careers of these two giants, but signals a bold new direction for WWE's approach to accountability and storytelling. The incident that set everything off. Picture this: two of WWE's most physically dominant superstars, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, launching a vicious, unexpected assault on the Bloodline, the faction led by Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, and arguably the biggest star in WWE today. This wasn't just a brawl or a clash of egos. It was a deliberate, calculated strike aimed at breaking the Bloodline's iron grip on WWE's top ranks. The attack wasn't spur of the moment. It was a full-scale declaration of war, a message that challenged the established order and forced everyone backstage and at home to sit up and take notice. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline have been the face of WWE's current era, dominant in storylines and fiercely protective of their territory. For Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed to go after them so brutally wasn't just bold, it was downright reckless. The immediate fallout. Suspensions from Triple H. WWE's management team didn't take long to respond. Leading the charge behind the scenes was Triple H, the company's key executive and former wrestling legend. Within hours, WWE announced suspensions for both Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, pulling them out of active competition. It was a clear message to the locker room and the fans alike. WWE won't tolerate actions that undermine its stars or its carefully constructed narratives. Suspensions in WWE aren't unheard of. Wrestlers have been sidelined for various reasons over the years. But this wasn't just a slap on the wrist. This punishment carried weight. It wasn't just about disciplining two wrestlers. It was about preserving order and reminding everyone that even the biggest stars have limits. Enter Adam Pearce, the enforcer of justice. But suspensions weren't enough. Enter Adam Pearce, WWE's authoritative figure known for his no-nonsense approach to discipline. Pearce is respected, and sometimes feared, for his fairness and his commitment to keeping things in check backstage. When he stepped in, it became clear that WWE was raising the stakes. In a rare, intense backstage segment that instantly went viral, Pearce appeared on camera with a stern, unyielding expression. His message was clear. This wasn't just a fight. It was a serious breach of conduct with real consequences. What followed were punishments unprecedented in WWE's modern era. Decisions that would reshape careers, alter storylines, and change the way authority is perceived in the WWE universe. The punishments: fines, bans, and immunity. Pearce announced a trio of groundbreaking consequences. Massive financial fines. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed were each hit with a staggering $500,000 fine. That's not just pocket change. It's a record-setting financial penalty designed to hit hard and send a message that reckless behavior comes at a price. Championship ban. Upon returning from their suspension, neither Braun Breaker nor Bronson Reed would be allowed to compete for any championships for 6 months. For two wrestlers hungry to climb the ranks and claim gold, This was a major setback. The ban forces them to rethink their goals and find new motivation beyond the allure of titles. Unlimited immunity for the Yos. Perhaps the most surprising move was granting the Yos, key enforcers for the bloodline, unlimited immunity for 30 days. This meant they could retaliate in any way they saw fit, without fear of disciplinary action. It was an extraordinary move, signaling WWE's willingness to embrace more gritty, unpredictable storytelling, where consequences are tangible and stakes are real. Why this moment matters. This incident and the fallout mark a turning point for WWE, not just in terms of storyline, but in how the company handles discipline and authority. In the past, punishments often felt scripted or half-hearted, more a part of the entertainment than something serious. But now, WWE is blurring the lines between fiction and reality, making consequences feel authentic for the audience. By imposing both financial and competitive penalties, WWE is sending a clear signal. You don't just act out without consequence, even if you're a top star. Careers are more than just moments of glory. They require responsibility, respect, and a recognition of the product's integrity. What this means for Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. For Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, the consequences are a mixed bag. On one side, they face serious setbacks. Losing $500,000 each and being banned from championship contention puts a huge roadblock in their paths. Their momentum is stalled, and their reputations have taken a hit. But on the other side, this adversity opens the door to new storytelling opportunities. How do two wrestlers of their caliber stay relevant without chasing titles? How will they channel their frustration and anger? Will this punishment reshape their characters, perhaps turning them into darker, more complex figures? WWE thrives on reinvention, and this forced pause might just lead to some of the most compelling arcs we've seen. The Yos, unleashing chaos with immunity. The decision to give the Yos unlimited immunity is fascinating and bold. WWE traditionally strives for balance, enforcing rules across the board to keep things fair. But now, granting one faction the freedom to act without consequences for a month injects unpredictability into the mix. For fans, this means high-stakes drama. The Yos are empowered to unleash retribution with no limits, promising brutal confrontations and escalating tension. Will this unchecked power fuel chaos and destruction? Will it shift the power dynamics in WWE? The answers will unfold over the coming weeks, but one thing is clear: the landscape has changed. The WWE Universe reacts. The WWE fan base is buzzing. On social media, wrestling forums, and fan communities worldwide, opinions are split. Some applaud the tough stance, praising WWE for adding realism and weight to its storytelling. They see Adam Pearce's decisions as a necessary evolution, bringing accountability and stakes back to the forefront. Others worry the punishments are too harsh, fearing they could derail the careers of two promising superstars. Is this level of discipline sustainable? Could it alienate fans who prefer the lighter, more entertainment-focused side of WWE? Whatever the take, one thing is undeniable. WWE is moving into a new era. The days of consequences without teeth are over. Authority figures like Adam Pearce are no longer mere background players. They're driving the story, shaping careers, and demanding respect. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more valuable updates.